What is going on, viewers of YouTube? SunSpot here, and I am back if you guys my review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise Autobot Drift IDW color variation. So, why do I have this figure? Why on earth would I be reviewing this out of all the stuff that I've been getting? I just received my Hot Toys Captain Phasma and quite a few other very, very valuable things. But why am I reviewing this? Well, went to Target the other day, and I do have him in a cool pose here that I just want to show that off real quick. I went to Target the other day, and I saw him, and I was like, well, I've been watching the show. It's pretty decent. I mean, you know, it's clearly not as good as... he's falling down. It's clearly not as good as Transformers Prime, because that show was just really, really good. And I decided, well, you know, I think I should try this out, right? Just because I want to know if it's a Shellformers, so that is why I'm reviewing this guy. But before I review him, let us check out this very, very, very generic box here. There's really nothing special going on at all. There is his show colors. He is kind of orange, red, and black. I do have the IDW colors, which I prefer. Looks better, but good artwork. Very reminiscent of the show. I haven't gotten to that part yet with him in it, but he's there. The Robots in Disguise logo. It does say Transformers on the side. There's his vehicle mode. It's actually way cooler than it looks, just saying. Autobot Drift and Combiner Force, and the Hasbro logo, of course. Turn it to its side. There's another image of Drift looking pretty, you know, whatever he is. He is a warrior class, so deluxe class, in other words, and clear here. The back just shows how the app works. You can, like, if you get the app, you can, like, scan his Autobot symbol, which is, like, a sticker, I guess, and there's just more of him over there. It shows he can transform in 7 steps, which is unfortunate because I like complicated Transformers. But yeah, that's the box, and there's the back and all the others in the wave so far. I've seen Strong Arm, Blast Wave, and Starscream. I kind of want the Starscream because I do like these figures. They're kind of cool. So let's check out Drift. He is pretty damn neat. I am not gonna lie. He's really cool. Let me lower my camera here and just show him off. Do have him in a very samurai pose right now. I do like it. I like how he's grabbing the handle here, and you can tell right over here he's grabbing the actual sword. I'm surprised it's not hurting him, but there you go. And yes, he does have sheaths right here, which is pretty nice, and the bendable wrists do make this possible. But let me go ahead and get him out of this pose here and just show you the figure for what he really is. And he's a neat figure. I do love this figure a lot. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to like this figure as much as I do. He's just a ton of fun. I don't know why. I'm going to give you guys a 360 here. He's just a lot of fun. I really don't know why. I expect it to be like, he's alright, you know, Shellformer, but, and granted, he's pretty much a Shellformer, but this is the closest we'll get to, you know, good Transformers again. But let us check out that head sculpt, because I like the head sculpt. It's cool looking. Alright. Zoom in, and there he is. One gripe I have, immediate. Why didn't they paint his frickin' goatee on? What's up with that, Hasbro? Come on, bro. You know, like, that's really lazy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to defend them, but I can't, because it's super lazy. That is... Come on. That's so stupid. Why would his beard be the same color as his face? That's so dumb. And I do have a little scuff right here, which is definitely annoying. Can't get rid of it unless I slap some red paint on there, but I'm not going to do that because I really don't care that much. And yeah, I do like the head design, kind of like a samurai helmet with those ridges and lines going across, and do love the ocean blue eyes, looking very cool. Again, I wish the freaking goatee was a different color, black, or because it is black technically. His beard is black, but they decided to not do that. And do have his Autobot symbol right here, which is a sticker, and apparently you can scan this on an app. Go do that if you're really dedicated. I'm not. I don't care. Do like the red paint here. It didn't leak onto the white. Really, the red doesn't leak onto the white anywhere on this figure, which is nice, because that would just be really unfortunate. Because this guy's mainly white. You know, white plastic, black plastic, and then the red paint. So there you go. And when I first saw this guy, I thought he was Red Alert, actually, because the paint scheme is very Red Alert-esque. You could tell with all these red lines, and kind of looks like an ambulance, especially down here. And not too much going on in the legs, but yeah, there you go. His wheels are plastic and a bit translucent. You could see my finger on the other side there, so which is kind of cool. There is his, I guess his bumper. Yeah. I'll show that more in vehicle mode, but there you go. Some hollowness at the back. I'm not a fan of that, and definitely some hollowness here. I wish this piece right here, I've transformed this guy millions of times. I really wish this piece would frickin' just fold in. That would be so nice if it could just fold in. Get rid of all this hollowness. Be good, but what can you do? Just standard black plastic. I do love his skirt here, though, and it is articulated, so you can move it out of the way, and the swords go with it. So you can tell there. I wish they put maybe some red paint here. I don't know how show accurate this. Well, I don't think he's white in the show, actually, to my knowledge. I think he's just the orange and black, because I think this is the IDW comic book color version, if I'm not mistaken. So let me go ahead and just remove these, show you the actual sheaths, and let it focus, and yeah, they're the sheaths. Pretty generic, really no detail. And the legs, red paint, and mainly white plastic. On the top of the feet, you do have some red squares there, so yeah, no leakage here, which is nice. I'm happy about that. And again, the translucent tires, and there's the entire top of the car. I wish this would fold in, or I wish this had some kind of, I don't know, just some kind of different transformation so it doesn't seem so obvious. Maybe an accordion effect of some kind? I don't know. I transform a lot of Transformers. I judge Transformers pretty damn harshly, just because I'm a big Transformers collector. I've been watching T-Man 978 a lot lately, and it's really sparking me to do this. And I wish his headlights here could fold in as well. Just do something with the arms and the back of the legs, you know? Because, oh, all my stormtroopers just fell over there. That sucks. But yeah, there he is with that. And let me show you the articulation. Pretty generic. His head can rotate to the right that much, and to the left that much. Unfortunately, it cannot look up or down. No big deal. You can expect that with most Transformers, even Generation stuff. Arms can go 360, does have a shoulder joint, can go up and down, forward and back, can just wobble all the way. He does have a bicep rotation, as well as a single bend right there, but that's part of the transformation, so you could tell the joint there can be pretty flexible, so you can do a lot with that. Just saying, keep that in mind. The wrists, although not too articulated, this really helps with sword movement, so forward and back, and again, that's basically because of the transformation. His waist can rotate the full 360, which is nice. If you move these out of the way, and yes, they are articulated, the legs can go forward that much, back that much, and can basically do the splits. He does have a knee rotation and a single joint there, although this definitely hinders it, so just be careful there. And it can go forward a little bit too. So yeah. The feet, no ankle pivot. Again, don't expect that with Transformers, and they can go up, down. So, and again, that's because of the transformation. So yeah, that's basically it for articulation. Really nothing too much, but I do want to show you guys this guy with his fellow Transformers. I do have a Titan's Return Scourge right here. a deluxe class. So typically, you know, the same height, not too much of a difference. Maybe he's a bit shorter, but you know, this is a completely different TV show, and this is just a G1 adaptation. But I do have Grimlock here, and let me move you out of the way. I know I have him in dinosaur mode, but I just wanted to show you regardless. So yeah, you get an idea of the scale. Pretty decent. And here he is next to my alpaca. To show you guys his accessories, this is all he comes with. 2 swords. Can show you right here. Typical red and white plastic. Nothing too special. Do have a long indentation going down the middle of the sword and little indentation right down there. And the handle is fairly detailed, you know, for what it is. And that's the hole where you peg it in. And same with this one here. Pretty generic. Really not going to spend too much time on this because it's not that important. But what is important is the transformation. How well does this guy transform? Is he a shell former? Answer is yep. So, for transformation, very simple. I've practiced plenty. Lift his chest up. Pull the back here. It is kind of on a, you know, it'll click into place, and just pull it down. Move the arms kind of out of the way. You don't really need to deal with them right now. Rotate the entire waist here. You want to tuck in the feet, which will become the back. Put these forward. Kind of just put them parallel with the rest of the legs as such. And peg right here. Just combine them. And just make sure everything aligns. Pretty simple. From there on, there are some holes here and some pegs right here. So just put that into place. And you see we're already almost done. For the arms, accordion it together. Make it look fluid. And then what you can do, if you want, you can pull these forward. You don't have to, but you can. I guess it helps with the transformation. And then there's a peg right here, hole right there. It just pegs right in. So this one's a bit more difficult because of the sheaths. They get in the way of the hand. So and what I like to do is I just like to squeeze it together. It's typically what you should do with most Transformers. Make sure everything is put into place. And there he is. There's Drift. A very, very cool vehicle mode. I actually do like this vehicle mode a lot. I don't know why. It's just neat looking to me. Just made the lighting a bit better. I like it. It's neat, actually. I think I prefer this over the robot mode, honestly. I do love the front here. Very, very nice looking. I do like this cowboy, kind of very western looking front. I do like how the outskirts of it kind of mimic it. Do love the blue headlights. Very nice. A lot of indentations for the grills and such. More of that Red Alert-esque detail. These are actually not really translucent. At least the front isn't. The sides are a bit translucent. Barely, though. You can hardly see anything. They're pretty typical for a Transformer. More of that Red Alert style stuff. Which they put some kind of chrome sticker here on the mirrors. That would be nice. I don't know why. Just 'cause I'm really picky. So, and same with the door handle. I wish they put something there. But again, this is Hasbro. I don't know even why I'm saying all this. The back, pretty plain. I was actually kind of disappointed with this. Not even some back headlights. Come on. That would be kind of cool. Admit it. Maybe some red detail here. But again, I'm just really picky. He can roll. He can roll pretty well. There you go with that. And the bottom is a robot. Let me just zoom out here. Yeah, he's a robot. Not gonna lie one bit. Fixing my lights here. He's just a robot. So, pretty much a shell former. That's what he is. And yes, you can store his weapons. Pegs right here. And there's holes here. And you just put them into place. Oh, I'm putting them the wrong way. Always looking through the lens of the camera, not the actual toy. And yeah, there he is. I think he's cool. He's neat looking. He can still roll just fine too, even with these. You can kind of put him down a little bit if they do get in the way for whatever reason. And here he is next to Grimlock again. Not in scale with Grim, but it's Grimlock's fault. When I do a review on him, I will rant that you are too small. Then again, why should I complain? Because you are a deluxe. You're meant to be a deluxe. But you should be bigger. Just saying. So yeah. He's neat looking. Transform back is ridiculously simple. Just remove his accessories here. Zoom out the camera if you have a camera. Pull out the arms here. Bring these back. Separate the legs. Bring out the feet. As such. Rotate the entire figure. Lift up the camera. On accordion the arms here. Bring down the chest and put that back. And there you go. He's back. So yeah, that was quite simple. I was hoping that'd take me a little bit longer, but maybe sometime I'll do a masterpiece transformer and then I can struggle. And then you can put his accessories on if you'd like. These he holds them pretty well, just saying. He holds them pretty well. So yeah, there he is. Very, very cool. I do like this figure a lot. I wish they filled some stuff in here at the back, but no big deal. So overall, I like this figure. I wanted to try the Robots in Disguise line out just because I watched the show, and although I'm not even halfway through Season 1, I wanted some new Transformers other than Titan's Return. And so I picked this guy up along with Grimlock, and I really like him. If you see these guys in stores and you are just thirsty for some Transformers, I highly, highly recommend you pick them up because there's just a lot of play factor involved with these guys. True story. And with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, check out my site at SunSpotReviewz.com, and I will see you guys in my next video.